Genau, danke Johannes. Ich stehe jetzt hier schon auf dem fertig aufgebauten Set mit Chinedu Onome. Schön, dass du da bist heute Abend und ich möchte gerne als Einleitung ein kurzes Zitat von ihm vorlesen, was er über seine Musik geschrieben hat. Ich finde, das ist eine ganz gute Einleitung, um zu sehen, was danach auf euch zukommt. Und zwar heißt es da: My personal goal with my music is to make others not feel alone. I want people to be able to hear my music and that they feel like they're part of a community. There have been many times in my life at which I felt like an outcast. In those times, there was music that I could turn to and feel like there were others out there that were going through exact same things that I was. I just want to make people feel something, whether it be happiness, sadness, anger or excitement. I want people to get goosebumps when they hear my music. And lastly, I just want to put my city, Washington D.C, on the map in an international way. Damit würde ich sagen, ganz viel Spaß, Chinedu. Und ja, ich freue mich auf dein Set.
For no malice, all I ever wanted 40 acres in a palace. Hope you was looking for what you find. This is for my Soviet soldiers on the grind, on the gang. I've been moving way too fast, no I can't look back, leave it all in the past, yeah. I've been moving way too fast, trying to count up the racks, trying to get to the stacks, yeah. I've been moving way too fast, no I can't look back, leave it all in the past, yeah. I've been moving way too fast, trying to count up the racks, trying to get to the stacks. Keep up, yeah, I had to tell them keep up. Working all through the night, I am not a sleeper. Keep up, yeah, I had to tell them keep up. I've been moving way too fast. Look, 202, yeah, that's my goddamn phone code. Immigrant son trying to get money by the boatload. Immigrant son, ain't off no banana boat though. Trust nobody, so you see me riding solo. This right here built off of frustration. All that loud talk, been working on my patience. Me and my brothers working in the basement, cause me and my brothers killing Taliban. Look, count up the guala, yeah, the guala. If I want it, I'ma need it right now. I've been stacking up the tracks in my spot. It's time I let them know what I'm about. Wow. I've been moving way too fast, no I can't look back, leave it all in the past, yeah. I've been moving way too fast, I'm trying to get to the stacks, yeah. I've been moving way too fast, no I can't look back, leave it all in the past, yeah. I've been moving way too fast, trying to count up the racks, trying to get to the stacks. Say keep up, yeah, I gotta tell them keep up. Working all through the night, I am not a sleeper. Keep up, yeah, I had to tell them keep up. I've been moving way too fast for the reaper. Yeah. How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? Good, good. Yeah, for those people watching at home, it's a little crowd in here. You know, it's a small crowd, but I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling a lot of love. My name is Chinedu Onome. This is my good friend, Matt Mendo. I'm an artist from Washington, D.C. with German and Nigerian roots. This is my first show in Berlin, so thank you guys for making it feel so warm and so homey. We're just gonna get right into it. I think you guys say lange Rede, kurzer Sinn. So let's just get right into it. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. How could you do that to me? Telling me lies that don't track for me. I thought you would blaspheme, but that was an act for me. Insanity, she drove me straight to insanity. I did whatever she asked of me. It ended all in catastrophe. I feel like we cycle in place like a peloton. We done had so many episodes to write a telethon. And we can't move up cause our Lord at the ceiling gone. Tend to drown out all your noise cause the feeling gone. I take it, I don't engage it, I don't debate it. She make it more than it is, it's unrelated. Skip you, you leave me stranded, leave me painless. Sit back and Stephen A. Smith, when you play, score me, keep score, you don't feel important. Did whatever you asked, but you wanted more. Your friends start reporting like Piers Morgan. That's when I had to forfeit, now I'm off it. How could you do that to me? You were telling me lies that don't track for me. I thought you would blasphemy, but that was an act for me. Insanity, she drove me straight to insanity. I did whatever she asked of me. It ended all in catastrophe. Look, you from hell, but you bust as an angel. Couldn't tell by how you walk around with that halo. For some time it feels everything is stable. Then you flip the table, that's how your game go. She from hell, but she bust as an angel. Couldn't tell by how she walk around with that halo. For some time it feels everything is stable. Then she flip the table, that's just how our game go. Telling me lies that don't. I thought she would blasphemy, but that was an act for me. Insanity, she drove me straight to insanity. I did whatever you asked of me. It ended all in catastrophe. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. In catastrophe. In catastrophe, in catastrophe, yeah, 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 oh, yeah. I think we're gonna slow it down just a little bit. Yeah, yeah, I had asked this here one question. How many L's do I gotta take before I learn my lesson? How many damns do I gotta get before I get my blessing? Pick myself right back up, wasn't even no guessing. One test me like the SAT, better get to the testing. Some people pull out they pain in a double cup. I get to the bread, then I run back, double up. None of those remedies right there would be strong enough. Too much pain, weed up, felt sedative, won't numb it all. Why would I talk about bread? People are hurting, people are stirking. Mask up for the servants, they keep my back up like a surgeon. Behind the back talk, not in person. Always hear a different version. Truth, I'm speaking these verses. That's what we always meet below the surface. Don't let me go. Take what I owe. Just don't take my soul. I said, please keep me close. Don't let me go. Take what I hold. Just don't take my soul. To you I plead. Down on my knees. Give me what I need. Give me what I need. Tell the devil leave me. To you I plead, down on my knees. Give me what I need, tell the devil leave me be. Run it up, I got the plan, set it up. We can only be mad if you ain't done enough. Can only be down if you ain't getting up. I can never get shot if I never dug. Your car gets stuck, that's why I stay in the tub. Never get caught, keep life in grip. Better give me my dividend. I gotta get it how I live. I know you know what it is. Please keep me close, don't let me go. Take what I owe, just don't take my soul. I said, please keep me close, don't let me go. Take what I owe, just don't take my soul. To you I plead, down on my knees. Give me what I need, give me what I need. Tell the devil leave me be. To you I plead, down on my knees. Give me what I need, give me what I need. Tell the devil leave me be. To you I plead, down on my knees. Give me what I need, tell the devil leave me be. Give me what I need. Please give me what I need, what I need, what I need. So this next song that I'm about to do for you guys, it's a song I did actually with my little brother who's in the crowd right now. We do a lot of production stuff together. And this next song, it's called Crazy. And I made it at a time of my life during the pandemic. I think we all felt like we were kind of boxed in or locked up. And I wrote this song because during that time, I felt like I had so many ideas and I wanted to interact with so many different people, but I couldn't do anything because we were all locked in. And I felt like, well, I can't stay in one place because I'll go crazy. And yeah, this is Crazy. Yeah, yeah. I cannot stay here and play, yes, I'll go crazy. I cannot stay here and play, yes, I'll go crazy. Yes, of course. Oh my God. It's time that I jumped off the porch. Had to tell mama that I gotta leave the fort. When I come back, then I'm coming back with support. I do it for the sport, not the money and influence. Of course, money is a motive, not the force. Had to prove my father that I could really do it. But he always had my back, he never ever thwarted. Had a couple obstacles, I cannot get into it. People blame me, so I gotta make me till they replay me and overpay ADHD. Messing with me, moving too swiftly. No, they can't hold me. Huh? If I held it down, would you hold me back? Don't stand in the way of me later above. Remember I was down, I was in the past. Can't go back to that, won't go back to that. I cannot stay here and play, yes, I go crazy. I cannot stay here and play, yes, I go crazy. People play the Judas to my Jesus, then they walk around like they Jesus. How you finna act like you don't need us? Turn around and then you really need us. They do everything in their power to delete us. We do everything in our power to defeat them. Never needed nobody to lead us. You will never see nobody over here leaning. I work overtime, time, just to get mine. I over grind. Line. I cannot stay inside the place. I need a cold chest to take. I need 100 in the gas and 100 in the face, yeah. If I held it down, would you hold me back? Don't stand in the way of me later path. Remember I was down, I was in the past. Can't go back to that, I won't go back to that. I cannot stay and play, yes, I go crazy. I cannot stay and play, yes, I go crazy. Take it down a notch for this one. You go out of your way to drive me crazy. That's why I haven't been around you lately. You said you love me for me, but you always try to change me. I can't be moved 10 toes down, baby. If it's something that's up with me and it's not coming down, baby. It's not coming down, 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 baby. It's not coming down, it's not coming down, it's not coming down, it's not coming down. We need revival, I want survival, but you don't treat my efforts like they're vital. Want a rival, want a title, but that's not something you willing to fight for. Wanna X me out like Malcolm, meet me in the middle. We got a movement, moving, but it's everything but civil. That's how I be, wicked to be. We hit our hideaway, falling off sleep. Hit our peak every week, then you wanna back up this shit, just leave. Or you wanna throw my shit in the street. He was never one to keep it discreet. Put my business out for them to see. Feel like I'm begging you just for the ease. put everybody on notice. Wanna share with the world your emotions. Close up outside, you outspoken. Lose my drive, I can't afford to focus. Communication, what I'm missing. Don't wanna talk, don't wanna listen. Too many differences, we different. Glitching. I haven't been around you lately. You said you love me for me, but you always try to trick me. I can't be moved 10 toes down, baby. If it's up, then it's up with me, and it's not coming down, baby. It's not coming down, 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 baby. It's not coming down, it's not coming down, it's not coming down, it's not coming down. Yeah, it's not coming down. No, down. Yeah. Yeah. Thank God that we still alive. I need the years on the 495. I need you to be ready when I arrive. I gotta put the little whip in and drive. I had to tell my little baby we not going low. Beam a Mercedes, I'm still in Corolla, not driving Miss Daisy. Putting in work, no, I'm not getting lazy. I had to think about when they used to play me. We been over that, fuck you and blame me. I don't wanna go to the mall to go crazy. Been buying the vintage, grill on the daily. Uno menudo, hop out the Yoda, break out with Kubo. Before you know it, hop out the two-door. Shit you can't teach, give you no tutor. Japanese stitching, not double suture. Niggas is still in the lounge. Feel, building the sound, building on my own account. Back when there wasn't nobody around. She tried to step on my toes, stand in my way, block me out. She tried to say she was down to earth, but she was way off the ground. I had to try and do to her like way too often now. This is so she know that I feel like we know what's up and it's not coming down. Excuse me, guys. Just had to take a little sip of water there. Problem is, when you got a voice like mine, you gotta hydrate every once in a while. But we're gonna get right back into it. I was down bad, yeah. I thought that I wouldn't last, yeah. Moving too fast, yeah. Can't take my foot off the gas, yeah. Never go slow, all that I know is I cannot lag, yeah. Couldn't let go, stuck in the zone, I had to get back, yeah. I was down bad, yeah. I thought that I wouldn't last, yeah. Moving too fast, yeah. Can't take my foot off the gas, yeah. Never go slow, all that I know is I cannot lag, yeah. Couldn't let go, stuck in the zone, I had to get back, yeah. Calling my phone. The fuck is you calling my phone for? I gotta send all you niggas an invoice, cause you ain't getting free time from me no more. Head on the talking, something we ignore. Bullshit, yeah, I got a sense for. Carry this shit on my back, so I need a Tylenol. Niggas ain't taking no risk, and they ain't jumping over that fence. I gotta push start this shit, I got a clear vision through my lens, yo. I don't like to pretend, say nothing that I can't defend. If it ain't with me, where do you stand? I gotta know before I give you a hand, yo. We never let. Can't take no breaks, they gon' take food off of my plate. Like I never ate, that would make me break. But I'm not for the taking, this ain't no debating. I was down bad, yeah, I thought that I wouldn't last, yeah. Went too fast, yeah, can't take my foot off the gas, yeah. Never go slow, all that I know is I cannot like, yeah. Couldn't let go, stuck in the zone, I had to get back, yeah. I was down bad, yeah, I thought that I wouldn't last, yeah. Moving too fast, yeah, can't take my foot off this gas, yeah. Never go slow, all that I know, I cannot like, yeah. Couldn't let go, stuck in the zone, I had to get back, yeah, yeah, yeah. Higher, 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 It's got a hold on me, it's taking a toll on me. I had to counter the red the birds, I couldn't get no sleep. Used to pray they don't fall on me, that was controlling me, but that was the order me. I told them rest in peace. Tell me, who do you trust? Who do you put your faith in? Tell me, who do you love? Who gon' be there when you say when? Is it real to the touch? Or how can you tell when it's pretend? Gotta X out the lurkers, the leechers, all of the fake friends. Pray they don't play with me, pray that they pray for me. Pray I get all that I need, put that in the safe for keeps. Stack it up safely. Niggas gon' say what they say to me, sound all the same to me. As you was or you wear with me, position don't change it please. 2015, I couldn't live reckless. Angels watch over, I know I'm protected. Who can I trust when I'm way too selective? Corona, they're wearing a mask, deceptive. Show faces when you didn't expect it. Said, but I cannot respect it. Money and power, the only perspective. Count up a check and check that off the checklist. It's taking a toll on me. I had to counter direct the bills. I couldn't get no sleep. Used to pray they don't fall on me. That was controlling me, but that was the order me. I told them rest in peace. Tell me, who do you trust? Who do you put your faith in? Tell me, who do you love? Who gon' be there when you say when? Is it real to the touch? Or how can I tell when it's pretend? Gotta X out the lurkers, the leechers. What you know about staying up late night? What you know about demons trying to take mine? What you know about working through the daylight? What you know about trying to get the pay right? I can never look back and be high. Niggas move forward and I rewind. Everything worth it takes time. Can't nobody go take mine. I need it all, no, how can I settle it? Footy on neck and right foot on the pedal. Not checking the climate, I'm pulling the lever. You wait for coast, how you wait forever? It's got a hold on me, it's taking its toll on me. I had to counter the racks, the bills, I couldn't get no sleep. Used to pray they don't fall on me, that was controlling me, that was the order me. I told them rest in peace, yo. Hold on. I gotta give them a backstory to this song. This song is a very special song to me because it was co-produced by my good friend right here, Matt Mendo. And again, you know, a lot of this stuff was made in the pandemic when we couldn't see each other, we couldn't talk to each other, or, you know, sit in the same room, hug each other. So we were just like sending files back and forth. I was still living in D.C. at this point. Matt was in Berlin, and this is one of those like songs that is like a file sending song, but it's kind of beautiful the way it turned out, because usually when you're sending files back and forth, they don't turn out this well. But this one, I think we did a good job on this one. So let's get into it. Why do I feel like I am the only one? Why do you feel like I always owe you something? You talk down on me, red nose. You bow down on me, then break down on me. I can't play these games with you, 'cause you be out here lane switching. I can't play these games with you. I can. Look, too many moves I done made for you. Too many things I done changed for you. I'll go hard in the pain for you. Know I take the world and replace it for you. Try to make it work, always wanna fight me. Know where I am, wanna know where I might be. Wish good luck trying to find somebody like me. Know I've been at it, juice like icy. Told you I needed time, repent. Say how I feel, no I cannot pretend. Put me in spaces I cannot defend. You say some shit, we go through it again. Why do you feel like I always owe you something? You talk down on me, red nose cloud on me. Then you break down on me, and I can't play these games with you, 'cause you be out here lane switching. I can't play these games with you. I can. I can't play these games. I can. All right, we're getting slowly closer to the end of the set. But you know, I just want to thank everybody for the good energy in here. It's been a wonderful little show we had today. And you know, for these last few songs, if you feel inspired to wiggle, shake a little bit, get a little crazy, dance around a little bit, don't be scared. You know, we don't judge. We love the movement. So let's just get into it. My brothers need the peace. This year wasn't no easy feat. I wake up and work and repeat. They wasn't there when I needed peeps. I was around when they needed me. Did it with love, what it was, did what it is. Be what it need to be repeatedly. Put the trailer in the front row seat. Stop while I watch them all leave. They wasn't there when I needed peeps. I was around when they needed me. I did it with love, what it was, it is what it is. My vision is clear, only see real when I look in my mirror. Mosquitoes out, these niggas all in my ear. Watch over me, can't be living in fear. In the back, I shield for the spear. It's all the vines, so I won't interfere. Sifted you out, moving too weird. Tap on the bat, put that on period. I am too serious, looking at you with disgust. Not looking at you with distrust. You wasn't around when shit went rough. And mine and A when shit was in clutch. Enough is never enough. Thought I was down, they thought I was stuck. But now I'm back to giving up what? Nigga, that's just how I'm giving it up. My brothers need the peace. This year wasn't no easy feat. I wake up and work and repeat. They wasn't there when I needed peeps. I was around when they needed me. I did it with love, and what it was, it is what it is. It's gonna be what I need to be repeatedly. In the front row seat, let me start while I watch them all leave. They wasn't there when I needed peeps. I was around when they needed me. Did it with love, what it was, it is what it is. I keep the circle close, I can't stretch it. If you ever get my number, don't text it. Told her if she ever get my pictures, don't test it. You couldn't read the sign, you dyslexic. Don't ever come out of your chest double-breasted. Act like you was invested. Stock is low, you rejected. Up, you wanna be connected. I cannot sit and converse and just kick it with niggas. Cause shit get too lit with niggas. They try to talk to me, I had to leave out the picture. Shit got too preachy with niggas. You try to move and they say that you been acting different. Making me distant, that shit don't get to me. I got a hand on my business, dumb cause I complete the mission. My brothers need the peace. Easy feet, I wake up and work and repeat. They wasn't there when I needed peeps. I was around when they needed me. I did it with love, what it was, it what it is. It's gonna be what I need to be repeatedly. In the front row seat, let me start while I watch them all leave. They wasn't there when I needed peeps. I was around when they needed me. I did it with love, and what it was, it is what it is. It's gonna be what I need to be. Yeah. All right, guys, this is my second to last song. This is another wonderful co-production by my guy, Matt Mendel right here. And this was like, what was this? This is the first song we did together, like back in 2019 in Berlin. Wow, what a time. We've grown so much. All right, let's get into it. Yeah. She don't need nobody else. She do fine all by herself. We all know that fairy tale. So take your piece of what is left. Cause she be moving solo. Pop on when she solo. She been moving solo. Pop on when she solo. Oh no. Baby girl, what you doing with your life? Next thing, you're always enticed. Everything nice, it comes at a price. Looking at you, I know that you couldn't buy it twice. You've been working hard, you've been going in, you've been trying to get the bed. You gon' buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just to ease the pain. How you living this way? You acting like it's okay. Deep down, we all know that you need to be served. 'cause she do fine all by herself. We all know that fairy tale, so take your piece of what is love, 'cause she be moving so low, so low. Pop on when she so low, so low. She been moving so low, so low. Pop on when she so low, so low. Oh no, your pain cuts so deep that you ain't getting no rest to sleep. Friends wanna party all week. You are the company you keep. Yeah, your pain cuts so deep. You ain't getting no rest to sleep. Friends wanna party all week. You are the company you keep. Yeah, 'cause she do fine all by herself. We all know that fairy tale. Take your piece of what is love, 'cause she be moving so low, so low. Pop on when she so low, so low. She be moving so low, so low. Pop on when she so low, so low. Oh no, so low, so low. Pop on when she so low, so low. Oh no, oh no. Wow. So slowly my set is coming to an end. Now, I know I said that like 2 or 3 times, but this is really it. This is the last song that we're about to do right now. And I just, first of all, thank you guys for showing me so much love, man. Give a round of applause to yourselves. Thank you so much. So for this, thanks. So for this last song, I want to bring up somebody special. This next artist is called Iffy. She's a vocalist, very talented songwriter, and she's actually also my little sister. And we do a lot of these, projects together, but at this point we're super serious. Everyone is super serious about the music that they do and the creativity and the work that they put into it. So this song is our latest offering. It's called Better Off, and it's her song featuring me and my little brother on production too. So why don't you come over here?
I'm just gonna keep to myself, keep to myself, keep to myself. I'm just gonna better off without you, better off. I'm better off without you, better off. I'm better off without you, better off. I'm better off without you. Better off. I'm better off without you. Better off. I'm better off without you. Better off. Better off without you.
I say you got me exhausted. Gotta cut my losses. Can't say the wrong thing too often. I'm feeling like I'm running for office. Should be calling you officer. Be moving too lawless. Got it straight like I can't walk it. Toxic.
You always did that thing where you would make me feel
like I should bite my tongue. Like I should move and feel.
You made me doubt my worth. That made a
perfect soul.
One day I hope you feel the pain I bled. Cause I didn't know better. I paved the road for myself, now put me in the center. It's funny how much they adore the new you, loving in the worst way. No, I don't got time to talk. You had your mind made up, no, none of this personal. I'm gonna keep to myself, keep to myself. I'm just gonna keep to myself, keep to myself. Better off without you, better off without you, yeah, how you, yeah, yeah. I'm better off without you, better off. I'm better off without you, better off. I'm better off without you.
Thank you guys so much for the love. And one more time, I go by Chinedu Onome. This is Iffy. This is Matt Mendo. We thank you so much. Thank you.
Für deine Energy, für alle eure Energy heute. Vielen Dank dafür. Und ich darf dich jetzt noch schon mal bitten, direkt zu Sophie zu gehen ins Interview, während wir hier direkt den nächsten Act vorbereiten. Und nochmal ein großes Dankeschön an euch beide für diese tolle Energy. Vielen Dank.
Ja, hallo. Hi Chinedu, schön, dass du da bist. Ich freue mich sehr. So, yeah, you certainly had the longest journey from Washington today. How was your trip?
It was good. I've been living here for a while now. I moved here in February.
Ah, okay.
So, I'm still kind of new to it, but not really, but
okay,
sort of, yeah.
Yeah, nice. On Instagram, I read that this is your first show in Berlin. Have you been very excited or nervous because of that?
Yeah, more or less. I think everybody around me, like family and you know, girlfriends and friends, everybody's like, oh my God, it's the first show. Are you nervous? Are you nervous? And it's kind of been building up this like excitement in me, but I'm more just excited than nervous. You know, I think this is like a very good first step.
Nice. Yes, it was a very nice show.
Thank you.
So I would like to talk to you now about you and your music. So let's have a look at the beginning of your musical activity. What was the very first instrument you played?
So I'm actually a drummer. Yeah, I used to play drums. Well, technically still. I played drums in a group with my dad. Mm-hmm. He's an artist, a singer-songwriter, so I used to play drums in his band.
What kind of music does he make?
He makes like African fusion, reggae, rock. His band is called Franco Jazz, and he does a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep saying I used to play with him, but I feel like at this point the only way out of that band is death. But like, no, we love playing together, so it's it's awesome.
Okay, so my next question would be, when was your first time on stage? But I think you have a lot of stage experience then.
Yeah, at this point. I mean, the first time with him, I think I was like 7. Mm-hmm. And then the first time doing my own thing was like probably like a few years ago. Yeah, at this point. So,
yeah, nice. The name Chinedu Onome, is it also your real name or your stage name?
So it is my stage name, but it's my middle name. So it's both of my middle names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's actually like on my ID or Pazo, I think you call it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, why did you choose it?
I chose it because I think, you know, back when I was in school,
Yeah.
everything wasn't as inclusive as it is now. And I think, a lot of people used to make fun of my name,
Okay.
of that middle name.
Yeah.
And that always kind of bothered me in a way. I didn't
Oh,
like
really?
that. So I was like,
I'm sorry for that.
oh, I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay. Kids are mean, but like, I
They
think
are.
it was, yeah. I think I just wanted to use it as a superpower in the way of like, if you're making fun of this, now you're going to have to say it because
Yeah.
it's everywhere
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of thing.
Nice. I really like this thought. Yes. And how did you come to the music that you are making today? Have you always been interested in hip hop and rap?
Yeah, I think rap was always like, besides, I grew up with, pretty much everything but rap. My parents were like very big on music, but they're very big on like musicianship too. And I think they really like the music that I do and that my sister does, but like rap when I was growing up wasn't like a huge thing. So I got it
Yeah.
from, a lot of kids that I went to school with and just also the internet. And that's kind of, I don't know, I just fell in love with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was this?
I think I had to have been like, I can't really remember the exact time, but I think like around 12 years old definitely was
Okay,
when I
yeah.
really got into it.
Yeah. At that time you lived in Washington D.C. still.
Yeah.
How did the city influence you with your taste for hip hop?
Oh, I mean, so much. I think culturally, culturally, DC is a super crazy hub. A lot of people know it for politics and things like that, but culturally, there's so many. I have so many friends that are so talented, and like everything from the way we dress to the way we talk to what we eat is like. You see it almost everywhere, even though it's not like super clear, but the influence is there. So
Yeah.
that definitely, just being there has a huge influence on my music, for sure.
Okay, yeah. You also wrote in your promo text, I just want to put my city on the map in an international way. To what extent are you doing this?
I think when I wrote that text, it was quite a while ago. But like, I think there's a lot of talented artists there that are already putting the city on the map in a major way. I think I just want to play my part and also help carry the flag. But I think when I said it, I think it can be misinterpreted in a way of like, oh, there's no artists there, but that's not the case at all. There's very many talented people there.
Yeah.
And I just want to be another one of those people that's backing it. But yeah, no, there's so many talented artists there. I'm just another guy out there.
Okay. And to what extent is the music and culture scene different than in Berlin?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think in Berlin there's a lot more. It's a lot more of a creative city, and I think DC is too. But I think the hubs for it aren't as big as they are in a place like Berlin.
Yeah.
For example, like I mean, so many people that I've met here DJ, for example, or they produce music or they do, and like in DC, it's kind of like if you're not good, you should just not do it.
Ah, okay.
If you're not like the best at it, you should just kind of let it go.
Ah, okay.
Like people aren't as quick to support just anything, which in a way to me is kind of like a good thing because it kind of sifts out. But I think it also, it can discourage some people in a way if they let it discourage them.
Yeah, but you did it anyway. Do you produce your beats by yourself?
Yes. So for the most part, I do. As I mentioned while I was performing, I have, some collaborators that I work with, such as, my DJ, Matt Mendo, DJ and very good friend. And then I also have my little brother, Nicky Namdi, who's a very talented producer. And then I also have my friend back in DC, the B-Print, my good friend, who's also a co-producer of mine.
Yeah.
Just a lot of... Yeah, a lot of the stuff I do myself, but there's also a lot of co-production.
Okay. And when did you start it, produce your beats by yourself?
Oof, I think I was like 11 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, really. Yeah. Okay, yeah, nice. And do you produce everything electronically, or do you play some sounds by yourself?
So, no, I do, I definitely, play the keyboards and... sometimes I'll have some guitar in there or some bass.
Yeah.
I think I have 1 or 2 songs even where I actually played like live drums.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a toss-up. It's both, you know,
Okay.
good combination of both.
Nice. And where do you produce your music? Do you have a home studio or do you go anywhere?
Yeah, everything is usually done at home.
Okay.
Here
Yeah.
and there, my good friend Matt, he has his own studio, XMO Studios.
Oh,
and
nice. Yeah.
he, you know, he's really building something really great here in the city. But other than that, yeah, it's usually just home studios.
Okay. Yeah, cool. And what does the process of making music look like? So are there the beats first and then the lyrics, or the other way around?
Ooh, I would say both. I would say both. I think sometimes I'll have a beat and then I'll build the lyrics on the beat. Other times I'll just have like a melody or like something in my head that's like, it's like almost like a bug in your ear that you gotta kind of get out. So, and then I'll just build a whole song from scratch that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And what's your best way to find inspiration for your music?
Ooh, I would probably say, this is weirdly specific, but I think a lot of my music is actually inspired by like driving at night through like cities and things like that. Like for me to drive to like be at home in DC and like drive through the city at night and just like blast music is a very like, I feel like the way I make my music is made for that, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, nice. Yeah. And when did you decide to release your own music?
I think I was always kind of putting out music throughout like since I was like 14, but I think I really started to do it seriously under this name, like under the Chinedu Onome thing, in like 2016.
Okay. Yeah.
So like it's been quite some time now.
Yeah, cool. And did you find that step difficult?
Yeah, it was definitely difficult at first. I think the hurdle that almost every artist has to go over is like just getting out of your own way and also like not predicting the way people are gonna react to it. Like you know, like you put something out, but before you put it out, you're already thinking like, oh, are people gonna like this? Oh, what are they gonna like? And it's like you shouldn't do that. You should just put it out. And sometimes, and for me, it's happened too, where it's like so many people that I would never think would enjoy my music or come up to me like, yo, I love it.
Yeah.
Or like people that I didn't even remember existed, or like that I've forgotten about. I haven't talked to them in like years.
Yeah.
They'll come up to, they'll like write me a message or something and be like, yo, this song that you did is so great. I love it. Or,
That's
you
nice.
know,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And what has changed since then, since you made the step?
Since I made this step, a lot of things have changed. I think I've gotten better, first of all. I think that's a big step, is like, because even through that reaction, whether it's positive or negative, I think there's a lot of people too that will give you an honest opinion that you might value and that might actually help take your thing to the next step. You know, there's people that say, oh, this is terrible, but they don't give you a reason. Whereas like some people were like, hey, I see what you're doing, but X, Y, and Z, this is how you can make it better. And I think for me, I've gotten a lot better. And even doing shows, you know, like that's another step of like improvement. Just keep doing and pick up things along the way. I think people say like there's no losses, there's only lessons. So
okay, yeah, nice. And what do you like about being a musician, and what do you maybe dislike?
Well, what I love about being a musician is like free expression. I think, you know, a lot of people don't have like an outlet to express themselves, or like an outlet to say, you know, if they're going through something frustrating, they don't have that thing that they can just like express themselves. What's frustrating about being a musician is like, I don't know. There's not really many frustrating things. I really like it. Yeah, a lot. You know.
Yeah, nice. And yes, you have released several singles and one EP in 2020 so far. The EP is called Darkest Hour. What is it about?
So the concept behind that EP, that Darkest Hour EP, was so during this time I was like going to school, I was working, and then I was like finding time to do music. And I always found myself kind of awake during the time right before the sun comes up. So it's like I called that the darkest hour.
Okay.
It was kind of like a concept play on words type of thing, but that was the concept behind that. So it was just like everything on that EP is like what was going on in my life during that time, whether it was, you know, working super hard or just being around friends or seeing we're all trying to achieve something, we're all trying to get to a goal and seeing like the struggles with that, whether it be, you know, heartbreak or whether it be you want to get something and you can't get it because there's this person in the way or this people telling you can't do this. And I think like the whole EP was just inspired by that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. And all the other releases that came after that EP, the titles of that are only written in capital letters. Why did you decide that? Is there a reason?
That's so funny. I actually never really thought too deeply about it. I think it just, I know like that's a question where you would want like a crazy concept behind it, but I don't have one. I just thought it looked cooler.
Fine too.
Yeah, I just thought like everything capital looked cooler to me when I saw it.
Yeah. Okay. And your latest single release is the double release under the name High Note Pack with Lil Baby and 245. That is your first double release. How did it come about?
So the High Note Pack, I released it on like December 30th or December 31st because I wanted to end the year on a high note. So that's why it was called High Note Pack. But that was just kind of like I had a few songs and I hadn't put anything out in a while. And I was like, well, I need to still let people know that I'm still here. So I was like, let me just put this out and end the year on a high note. Because, you know, around that time, too, I found out I was moving and everything had kind of been confirmed. So I was like, let's end this year on a high note. Let's get to the next year and see, you know, because we have a lot of exciting things going on next year. Yeah. So that was kind of the idea behind it.
That sounds great. And do you release your music on CD or vinyl too?
No, not. I mean, I definitely have the far away plan to do something on vinyl. Yeah. But right now it's just kind of like the streaming stuff. I think when it comes to the vinyl stuff, if I do it, I want to do it right. Like I want to give people something that's really like awesome and it's like a collector's item and it's like they can cherish it. You know. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. And you have some music videos for some songs. Why are they important for you? Do you produce them by yourself?
Yeah, so a lot of my music videos I do alone. I do like the editing, the filming, all that stuff. And you know, I have like, you know, like one of my siblings hold the camera or, you know, make the little camera movements and stuff. And then I'll just edit it and make it look like that in post. Yeah. But I think music videos are so important because it's like it's an extension of the song. Yeah. So you can even like a lot of times when I make songs, I can like already have the video idea in my head or like, oh, okay, this would work with it visually. So I think like putting it all together in that way and giving people like a full thing is a really awesome step of the process for me because it like just brings it more to life. And people can actually like visually see what I was thinking about when I made it.
And you can express yourself a bit more.
Exactly, even if it's like abstract, more of an abstract video.
Yeah, nice, but that's a vibe too. So, what are your plans for the future? New releases or an album or an EP?
Yeah, I think for right now, we're just very focused on putting out more singles. I think I'm going to have definitely towards the end of the summer, a lot more singles. Hopefully, maybe another EP or like a 2-pack of songs, like a little double release. But as far as an album, I want to, if I put out an album, I want to do it the right way. Yeah. But I just want to continue like making music, consistently releasing stuff. And I've been, we've been back in the studio working on a lot of music. So there's definitely a lot coming soon.
Yeah, cool. I'm really looking forward.
Thank you.
And that's the end of the interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Und damit geben wir jetzt auch weiter wieder auf die Bühne zu Johannes. Und da sehen wir dann gleich den nächsten Act. Und zwar spielt Alien Grace für uns. Viel Spaß.